So everyone knows the sound of a Blizzard game is the best. So, welcome to Starcraft 2. Probably one of my favorite games of all time. Ever. In the history of everything. Except maybe like Final Fantasy X. Legend of Gaia. Some other stuff. But Starcraft has been one of my favorite games since I was little. And the campaign is nothing to fuck with. So this is episode 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or 4 is kind of DLC. But they're all individual, about 28, 29 missions each. And so I'm going to do this once a week. I'm going to try and get 1 or 2 missions done on stream from start to finish on Brutal. Kind of talk about the game, show you what to do, see if RTSs, which is real-time strategy, is kind of something that you're interested in. Because I know a lot of people, they can't pick up the pace with this kind of stuff. So in typical StarCraft fashion, each campaign is based around one race. There is the Terran, which is human. There is the Zerg, which is Kerrigan here, and that's going to be the second campaign we go through. And then Protoss, which is Artanis, which is the third campaign. And then there's going to be like a 3-mission finale, which is all 3 combined. And then once we're done the whole story, and if this is something that interests people, or I might just do it anyway, because, yeah, we'll take care of the DLC of the Nova Cobra packs, which kind of just dives in a little bit more of the background. So outside of that, they've got the co-op missions, which you can pick different heroes and team up with people and to take on bots, which are actually a lot of fun. I might do that too with some people if they're interested. And then there's a typical high competitive. Ooh, I'm in a new season. I still have to do my placement, but typical crazy matchmaking, where it's basically like a giant chess game where you can lose everything in the first 4 minutes. But that's not why we're here. This is StarCraft, so we're going to do it right. We're going to do a brand new campaign on Brutal, so you guys can experience the story for the first time, and I can remember how not to suck. Here we go.
They say a man never really knows himself. Until his freedom's been taken away.
This cutscene was hype. They used it as the trailer.
I wonder, how well do you know yourself?
Check to make sure there's no audio overlaid. Don't want you guys getting like an echo effect. That would suck.
Convict 626. Murderer. Tyrant. Traitor. Gay. Traitor. Gay.
Okay, good. Doesn't sound like there's too much. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure.
Even freedom has a price.
Big old cod piece. Kurt. Welcome to the party. Trying something a little different.
You'll carry your prison with you. That armor.
Let me know if there's any sound issues. That's the one thing I'm worried about.
Make no mistake. War is coming. With all its glory. And all its horror. Mr. Findlay, your freedom awaits.
Hell, it's about time.
Oh god, that line was so clutch, and when they announced Starcraft 2, like, I think it was 2011. I was with my dad, actually, who made me play the original Starcraft, and, yeah, kind of lost my shit. It's great. So now we're going to go into Wings of Liberty, which is the first campaign out of the 3. Boom. Going to Marsara. Each mission will probably be about 20 to 30 minutes. Some I might be able to even speedrun. But I want to try and get everything if possible. Which means we might have to replay 1 or 2. Which shouldn't be too bad.
And in other news today, Emperor Arcturus Mengsk held a press conference commemorating the end of the so-called Brood War some 4 years ago. Our own Kate Lockwell was on the scene.
Emperor, the threat of a new Zerg invasion is
James Raynor.
But instead of expanding our
whiskey.
fleets, you've squandered trillions on hunting down has-been rebels like Jim Raynor.
Jim Raynor represents a clear and present threat to this dominion. He is an unscrupulous, lawless revolutionary bent on spreading fear and dissension across the sector. He and his ragtag band of miscreants have instigated open rebellion across 6 separate worlds, and stolen vast amounts of civilian weapons and arms.
Sarah Kerrigan. Pretty redhead. Game looks pretty good for being like 7
This
years old.
criminal will be brought to justice very soon.
It ain't over till it's over, you son of a bitch. Adjutant, are my troops ready yet?
Your forces are prepared and awaiting your orders, Commander. Uploading tactical data now.
Good. About time we kick this revolution into overdrive.
Boom. So, we're playing as James
Backwater
Raynor.
Station is the center of Dominion logistics on Marsara. Destroying Dominion authority here will cripple Emperor Mengsk's operations throughout the planet.
So before we get started, I just want to make sure I clean everything up a little bit first here.
Operations throughout the planet.
So before we get started, I just want to make sure I clean everything up a little bit first here. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. F2. Boom, 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 and there we go. So, now we can begin. So, every mission starts, you get like a little mission prep screen where they usually tell you a little bit about the mission. On the right here, it tells you what unit you're going to get. So, throughout the campaign, we're going to unlock different. We're not going to have everything right away. We're going to be able to pick the path to which mission or planet we want to go to, and then that will unlock further units for us to use down the line. But obviously, because this is mission 1, it's kind of the tutorial. You get the basic, which is your Marine, which is what you saw being built in that cutscene with Tychus. So let's get into it.
Adjutant, what do you got for me?
Dominion forces have set up a logistics headquarters in the town of Backwater Station. This has become the hub for all operations on Marsara. The Dominion recently pulled troops out of the city and they are now under strength.
Are the locals cooperating?
The people of Backwater Station are known to be anti-Dominion, but they lack weapons and organization.
If I can take that headquarters away from Minsk, it'll cripple him on this planet. Prep my ship.
Started. Prep my ship. Because I have a ship. Actually, we have one of the best ships. Can I hide this? Thank you. Yes. For some reason, my Twitch thing still says Pokemon Crystal, even though I changed it to Starcraft 2 when I started the stream. Don't know why. That's Twitch for you.
Alright, boys. Let's show the locals they don't need to fear the Dominion.
So, this is just teaching you the basics of combat.
You can count on me.
So, on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, we're going to get
your intervals wide, your
map,
eyes open, and your ass is covered.
which kind of shows where we're going to go. Top there, we got our objectives, what we got to do.
Like a plan.
Helpful tips and whatnot.
Raiders roll.
And your command bar.
You can count on me.
There's Jim Raynor. He's like an elite marine.
Sell me. Raiders roll.
Don't go up that road.
Time to man up. You can count on me. Time to man up.
There's the enemy.
Raider.
So one of the main things you want to learn is to focus fire your units. Makes things die a lot faster instead of just kind
What's the
of...
plan?
Because there's moving
Count
people,
on me.
and then there's attack moving people. Attack moving means they'll fight anything that comes into their sight range. Moving just means they're going to do everything in their power to get to that one destination.
Commander, destroy
So if you have a group, you kind of want to target individuals
against the Dominion
while moving your units at the same time.
Break it down.
Each mission's going to have secondary objectives too. Helps us unlock other stuff. I think early on we just get a lot of money, which is useful outside of it for getting upgrades. That'll make us better than the common man.
Raiders, where is everyone?
Everyone's dead.
Sounds like a plan. Count on me.
I'm going to try and keep as many Marines alive for as long as possible.
This is starting to look
I
ugly.
need you at the front. Need you to tank some shit.
Commander, a large Dominion force is gathering in the center
Wait
of town.
for it.
Then it's time to call in that special delivery
There we
we
go.
talked about. On me. Sell me. Charge.
So we got a couple extra ones. We did lose some, but it's better than
Time to
nothing.
man up.
So a lot of the secondary objectives
Sounds like a
require
plan.
you to do some hunting.
Time to man up.
They're kind of hidden out of the way.
That's Raynor, most wanted man in the Dominion.
No,
My
Samurai.
bad.
Time to man up.
See them there.
Sounds like a plan.
Try not to lose as many guys as I can.
You can count on me. Time to man up. Sounds like a plan.
Your freedoms must be protected.
You can count on me. This is bad.
Need him at the front. Because they only have like 45 health.
What's up?
Raynor has like 200.
Raiders roll.
So you kind of use him to
Sounds
tank,
like a plan.
even though if he
Count
dies,
on
we're
me.
fucked.
Finally. There's the locals.
You'll all be given a meal when you reach the dig site. My brother went off to the mine last week. He disappeared.
Typical post-apocalyptic government. Arcturus Mix is pretty much your emperor.
We
villain.
got a runner.
Trace
Shoot
him.
civilians. Move in.
That's what we're going to kill.
Time to man up.
Go and give him 1-2.
Sounds like a plan.
Pull them.
Raiders. Count on me.
Ooh,
Sell.
that's not good.
Talk to me.
Alright.
Raiders roll.
Now we gotta take out this thing.
Ming's got
No,
a
he
lot
doesn't.
to pay for.
I
Thanks,
miss
Raider. We knew you
Oh, no,
wouldn't
that's
forget
fair.
us.
There's more people still being held up ahead.
I'll see to them.
Marshal Raynor. Been a while since we saw you
It's
around here.
actually pretty bad.
We're with you, Raiders.
There's all the hollow boards, which is good.
This is a restricted
You
area.
send the civilians in first, or they'll fight for you.
We got your back, Raynor.
Sounds like a plan. Raiders roll. Time to man up. You can count on me.
Want to kind of take out their stuff, so the civilians take all of it, so Raiders actually die.
Sounds like a plan. Charge. Kick ass.
So 4 minutes don't know, 5 minutes. The first level, first try. Not too shabby. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I didn't think we could fight them, but we can.
So Raynor has this small little rebellion,
resources to do it.
and eventually you grow and control you like your own commander and have a huge freaking army. And just like in any game, there's achievements. So I've already been through and gotten most of them, but for instance on this one, on normal difficulty, if you kill 5 enemies with Raynor, which is silly, it's silly easily because I did 12 here, you can get an achievement. And then there's mastery achievements, which they don't tell you how to unlock, you can just do. For instance, in that one, it's to keep 7 Marines alive, that's really hard. You can kind of go into the achievement screen and see them all. Fly just wants some whiskey. Stay away from my whiskey, Fly.
Sector, you ain't that hard to find. I had to see it for myself. Little Jimmy Raynor,
Tactics Finley.
Hero.
Tychus Finley. Nice suit.
My favorite thing is that he's always smoking, even with the helmet on, so you gotta imagine the inside of that helmet.
Life sentence. What? To give you time off for good behavior?
That's right, old buddy. I'm a model citizen now.
Oh, the bug!
So to what do I owe the pleasure?
Just a friendly business proposition. Do you even know what the Dominion are doing out here?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Digging up alien artifacts.
Kinda got that old Western vibe music.
Your boy Minsk has gone crazy for them. But I got a contact that'll pay top dollar for every artifact we liberate from the Dominion.
I guess I can hardly pass that up now. Can I, Tychus?
Partners in. 60-40.
70-30. My way. Feels like old times already.
Old times.
If you couldn't put 2 and 2 together, Tychus is the guy from the trailer at the very beginning of the game, where they say that suit is his prison. So in Starcraft 1, actually, they mentioned it there too, we worked for Arcturus Manx, and he eventually fucked us over. So this is like the in-between. It's a nice jukebox. Some fun music. Got some jams. It's even got a cover, Sweet Home Alabama. There goes the copyright claim on this video. You can watch the news. Don't watch the news. You can look at old pictures.
This looks recent. This you're doing, Jimmy?
So,
folks in these parts are ready to fight back.
from the last mission. So you get little rewards too if you do certain things.
You still take this whole
So you can kind of like
revolution
coat
thing
this,
pretty
your,
serious then.
later environments
Everyone
with
needs a hobby, Tychus.
medals and awards and stuff. So we got a picture of us on some Vikings. Yeah, talk to Tychus if you want to. Or you can go to the next mission, which is what we're gonna do.
Thanks to your actions, Marsara is now in a state of open
So now we can
revolt
get some
against
medics.
Arcturus Minsk. Ex-convict Tychus Findlay has revealed the Dominion came to Marsara to excavate an alien artifact. Seizing the artifact will strike another blow against the Dominion and generate funds from selling it to Findlay's mysterious contacts.
So, now you can see there we can get some money for doing special stuff, which is good. You also get money for like the base of completing the objective.
This old outpost don't look like anything special.
Keep your shirt on, son. Dominion engineers been digging out here for months. See that crane? They're getting ready to move the artifact they found off-world.
Well, I'll be damned.
See? You gotta have a little more faith, Jimmy.
Alright, time to give the Dominion a wake-up call. Let's smash that base and haul that baby out of there.
Nice. So, we're on mission 2, and now we're going to actually get into the more meat and potatoes of StarCraft, which is actually like building a base and an army instead of just, you know, fighting our way through. So, boom. We got our own little base, we got a barracks to make some units, we got supply depots, minerals to harvest.
We'll need a lot more Marines before we take on the Dominion outpost. Train them up at the barracks. While we're at it, extra SCVs will help us harvest minerals faster. Train them up at the command center.
So you want to get your SCV cap kind of going as fast as you can. It tells you how many. 24 out of 24 is the most efficient way you could mine this base. So what I'm doing is I'm getting more supply to build more units and building a refinery so I can start getting our second resource, which is gas, Vespane. Gas is used for a lot of your more expensive units. For us, in this case, it's medics. So we eventually have to come over here, trash this place.
SCV ready.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little fleet, guys, and kind of scout out the area a little bit.
Sure thing.
So some missions have these little resource caches we can use to kind of get more stuff. So I'm going to bring it back, build a tech lab, which will allow us to make more medics.
By the numbers, boys. SCV ready.
You know, I've said it already, I really enjoy this.
Add-on complete.
So we can take this.
SCV ready. Go.
So they had a war pig, which is a mercenary version of the Marine, which is gonna suck because the basic. Oh, now I've lost it.
Orders received. You can
Attack the building. Attack the building.
The doctor is in.
SCV ready.
Yeah, I already screwed up. Gonna have to restart that. That was my mistake. I forget that on Brutal they actually come to attack you. So it's not really good to push out and leave your base undefended. So that was entirely my fault.
Bad news.
We'll need a lot more Marines before we take
I wasn't kidding when I said we were going to do this on Brutal too.
Train them up at the barracks.
I'm going to
While
make
we're at it,
mistakes.
extra SCVs will help us harvest minerals faster. Train them up at the command center.
What's going on, huh? SCV ready.
So I'm going to get these resources a little earlier this time. I'll get access to that.
In the rear with the gear.
Get a medic out a little bit faster.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
So I'm a little bit more prepared this time.
SCV ready.
You'll notice too that first mission obviously is fast and over in under 5 minutes. This one might take me a little longer.
Please state the nature. Is it critical?
SCV ready.
Also, one of my favorite things about Blizzard games is that
The doctor is in.
if you click on a unit enough times, they'll start talking trash. Like,
You gonna give me orders? Who wants some?
SCV ready.
Man, still stuck in this chicken shit outfit. Kiss my ass. Whatever I do,
The doctor is in.
bringing me back in.
I think some of those lines are hilarious.
What's
Still
going
stuck
on?
in this chicken shit outfit.
Big job, huh?
Getting the barracks going.
Ah, is he?
There's an attack. There, that just shows how handy it is too.
In the rear with the gear.
Have that extra firepower.
Please state the.
SCV ready.
I mean, I could probably go take that fight now, especially that
Is it critical?
medics. But
SCV
I
ready.
would very much prefer definitely have a more secure force. Starcraft 2 is
SCV ready.
100% a numbers game. It's
I
also, learning the micro and everything like that, but I'm not very good at that, so I try to play it with the
SCV
numbers.
ready.
Let's see how that goes. Should be enough.
Aye, aye, sir.
That's all I gotta do.
SCV ready.
Gateway. Coming here.
Much better.
I feel you.
That went way smoother.
In the rear with
This better be good.
Commander, the Dominion is attacking the rebel base to the southwest.
Good. That'll keep the Dominion off our backs.
Those folks need our help, Tychus. There's no way we're leaving them to rot.
So once we get these 2 more medics,
The
we'll
doctor is in.
SCV
head
ready.
out over there.
The doctor is
Alright,
in.
boom.
Sure thing.
Gonna hotkey these barracks. Start pumping out a couple more medics.
SCV ready.
Here's that second attack wave. Cut off,
Can't
unfortunately.
wait. Orders received. Of course.
She's just running.
The doctor is in.
Rebel scum.
Boom. So now, we get these guys as well. Which is a nice little force. But we're gonna need
Yeah, they
more.
sure are a welcome sight. We're with you. Just tell us where you want us.
Welcome aboard, boys.
So we're gonna get them pumping out
It's Raiders, boys.
more as well.
Ah, you scared me.
Sure.
The doctor is in.
I'm gonna go for try and beat this mission under 10 minutes.
Be boy.
That's what I'm aiming for here. So if you hold down shift, you can actually queue up additional actions.
This better be good.
It's a lot of medics, but I'm gonna have a lot of units. I'm gonna push in about 45 seconds or so.
The doctor is in.
Go, go, go.
It should be more than enough.
Who wants some?
In theory.
Armed and ready.
attack.
Dominion can go to hell.
Got it. Rainer's the man.
So I don't think I can build an engine.
Great job, huh? You want a piece of me, boy? Armed and ready.
So then I can train up as many Marines as I want. As I want. The official supply cap is 200.
Outstanding.
Bad guys are that away.
Thanks, Dips.
Warning. Dominion allied.
Alright, factory units. Factory units are pain in the ass because they usually have splash damage.
Nice job cleaning out that bunker, Jimmy. Between your boys and my skills, we are gonna go a long way together.
So there's a tank in the back there. I want to try to get to as fast as possible.
This better be good.
Now I just gotta clear up the base.
You got it. You gonna give me orders? Armed and ready. This better be good. Roger that.
Good? So I didn't exactly get my 10-minute mark. I probably could have pushed it sooner if I wanted to, but...
Gangway, coming through.
It's not really super important, but if you damage a building enough for the Terran, it catches on fire. And if you leave a car on fire, building on fire, it'll eventually kill itself. Burning buildings burn down.
Outstanding. With that barracks and factory trashed, we just gotta mop up any stragglers and we're home free.
Oh, there we go. Nice and simple. 12 minutes. Not terrible. Could have done better.
Crane controls accessed. Decrypting security overrides. Crane control established.
Beautiful. Now let's reel that sucker in and get out of here.
Ba-bam! 12 minutes, 8 seconds. We killed 98 units. I had an army of 81. I only lost 27 guys. So yeah, you get an achievement if you beat that mission in less than 10 minutes on hard. So, to give you an idea of timing for things. I just wanted to make sure, with Brutal, I don't want to fuck around, have to start over like I did. So, it's safer to build more units than less. Oh, look, we got a new poster.
I have to say, Jimmy, you turned into a real impressive fighter. If I was old Minsk, I'd be running scared from you too.
You really mean that, Tychus?
Nah.